Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is celebrating life. And that is plain and simple because it's my birthday today. So I got the tiny little, well, it's not quite a cupcake. It's like a super mini cake. And I put some strawberries around it to celebrate being alive in this lifetime, in this body. So that's going to apply for everyone. It doesn't matter when your birthday is. And my birthday gift to myself was, or is, one of those old sewing machines. And there's a little bit of a story behind it. So I donated my grandmother's old one, which was pretty much the same, but it was in one of those cabinets, so you can like fold it down and there's a foot pedal and everything, right? Well, my grandmother was very dark and unhealed. I would consider her evil, or I would have considered her evil, right? So I didn't want to keep her energies right in my surrounding, so I donated it. But it was a really cool and solid machine that also works without electricity, which is also one of the things that I find, like, I consider important when we want to be self-sufficient, right? So that's one of the aspects that I want to consider for many things that I surround myself with. So I treated myself to a new antique sewing machine, and that shall basically represent hobbies and interests and passions, things that we feel strongly about, that we enjoy in doing in our free time. And this could be a new hobby, or it could be something old that you've been interested in for a long time, something that you just want to try out, whichever way. And it could be something completely different, but again, this just symbolizes us following our internal compass that guides us to things that we enjoy doing, right? Because we're more in contact with our higher self, with our soul, when we follow these urges to learn something new, to try something new, something where we feel very passionate, right? Let's say if you just discovered, I don't know, let's say weaving, for example, right? And you just, every time you talk about it, you light up and you feel so excited. And when you talk about it, you're like, oh my gosh, I totally want to learn this. This is so cool. That's what I'm talking about, right? So, yeah, that's, oh, and I forgot to light the candles. I actually didn't want to light the birthday candle too soon because that replaces the regular ceremony candle this time, so I don't have too many candles going. But let me light the element candle first, and then after calling in our divine team, I can light the birthday candle representing the ceremony candle. But again, just as a symbol for celebrating life, right? Okay, so let's smudge and get started. Oh, it's actually a little crooked in there. Oops. More. And there's a nice long one. Perfect. I'm just going to come around here. Okay, please cleanse, clear, and renew all of our energies and take away anything dark, low vibrational, and unhealed, and transmute it into pure divine essence and return it to the universe for reintegration and help us fully and completely reconnect to our own inner divinity and that all around us, and through that help us be in oneness with all of creation. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. All right. Dear divine higher power of the universe, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, our ancestors that are in the light, dear Mother Earth. Ooh, and the picture just jumped out again. Huh. So getting a more detached perspective. So dear Mother Earth, powers of all four directions, powers of the east, powers of the south, powers of the west, powers of the north, powers of all four elements, air, earth, fire, and water, and all other benevolent powers, forces, spirits, and beings of the universe that are of the light, please join the ceremony and assist the healings, prayers, and protection with all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. Okay, let us give thanks for all the blessings in our lives. So again, blessings big or small, whatever you can think of that is in your life that you want to give thanks for. I went to a social gathering this evening that I really enjoyed, even though my energy was a little low, but I still really, really enjoyed the social time and the people that I saw there. And otherwise, I had an easy day today. I didn't work, so I want to give thanks for, being able to rest when I feel it's time to take a break. And yeah, just giving thanks for everything in our lives that make our lives easier. So that could be your coffee maker, it could be running water, it could be your car, your rollerblades, your whatever it is that helps make your life easier. Something as simple as a comb or a hairbrush or whatever it is. When you think about how people used to live a long time ago, our lives have become so much more comfortable. So that is something to be very grateful for. And especially living through these times of fast and drastic change, where in 100 years we have gone from, for example, this to like very high-tech modern machines that not only function with electricity, but that almost replace a person. I'm going to say almost here, okay? But it depends on the context, right? Like, I'm just looking at the sewing machine as an example, but it could be anything. Oh, yes, thank you. And for example, where there can be brain surgery done that is assisted with computerized equipment, or I don't know if I should call it robotic equipment that can really do precision cuts so finely, more precise than any doctor could do by like holding the knife and scalpel or whatever they need to use for that. When it comes to really, really tiny and super fine precision work. So thank you for that. And with that being said, oh, sorry, I need another match. Let us step into the energies of joy, happiness, and celebration of everything in our lives that we have often just taken for granted. But anything that we have in our lives is worth enjoying, right? So let us speak a blessing onto our lives, onto all aspects of our lives, to bring in blessings in all aspects, such as love, career, finances, family, friends, other interests, self-development, healing, and anything else that needs to be blessed in our lives, that needs to be shielded and protected, because it is a pure joy and privilege to be alive on this planet at this time during these immensely interesting times. And also bless any hobby and interest and passion that we have. If we're currently going through a time where we're not certain what we're interested in, then help us bring things into our lives that ignite that excitement, that passion, where we feel the strong urge to experience it, try it, whatever the situation is. Let's say if it's bungee jumping, you experience it. Well, you try it as well, but or anything where you take a course and you learn something new that totally interests you. So self-development, following our inner guidance to all the different things that help us enjoy life and grow as a person and have a more holistic and fulfilled life that helps us more be ourselves again, that helps us be whole again as a person, be complete, be in oneness with everything that is in our lives and that can be in our lives. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön. All my relations. So I actually want to let this candle burn down, which means I can't quite eat that mini cake yet, but I just had an idea. I do want to cut off a tiny piece and eat that. So give me a quick moment, please. And I do. Oh, actually, maybe I don't. Ah, and the light went out. Ooh. So there's still something about the darkness that keeps taking over, that keeps trying to stop us from really enjoying all the pleasures and joys in life. Wow. Whew, and the background noise was on again. I quickly turned that off again too. So let me actually start with a strawberry. So if you get a chance to treat yourself to a cupcake and some strawberries or something similar, something equivalent, then that's wonderful. If not, don't worry, that's all good. But if you can treat yourself to something special to celebrate yourself and life, then that would be really, really marvelous. So I'm going to have a strawberry. Okay, more than one. But I basically just need enough room to get to the cake part. I forgot what it's called. Tart 2 for something. But it seemed just right. So it's basically like a mousse kind of cake with like chocolate, but it's not like super, super solid chocolate. So it felt just right. It's late for the day. So. Oh my God, yeah. That is so good. So I'm going to leave that here simply because, as I said, I want to let it burn down. I will enjoy it once it's burnt down, which shouldn't take too long, but it'll be after the ceremony. So let us wrap it up. Sorry, I felt like the crystal needed to be in there as well. So thank you. So if any of you want to surround yourselves more with crystals in your immediate area where you spend a lot of time at home, then that would be a great idea. I mean, many of you probably have already, but just as a reminder to set up your living area, the area where you spend the most time with crystals to help bring in the good divine energy. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. If anyone would like to extend the ceremony and stay in these energies a bit longer, please pause the video. For the rest of us, let the ceremony now be finished and let us give massive amounts of love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings to our divine team. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And if you'd like to surprise, interesting. I'm going to have to ponder on that for a moment. If you would like to support the channel, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. There is also a PayPal link down below if you would like to donate to the channel. And if you would like to head over to Facebook and sign up for the Alamanic Shaman page, then you can join us there. In about a month or two, I'll get started on those monthly group, I don't want to call it a session, a circles, where we help support each other and try to find positive perspectives when some of us might feel stuck in kind of a negative loop or thought pattern, and it might sometimes be hard to break out of that, right? So we're going to get those that support circle started by the end of the summer. So in the meantime, if you would like to head over there, you can also connect to other people that are already signed up there if you would like to. So that would be really, really, really wonderful. And other than that, I'm sending you tons of love, light, and blessings. Be well until next time, and I wish you great abundance. May truth and integrity always be with you. Bye.